Greetings, Eric Brown, MOBO-Media, Eric Brown. In this video, I want to talk about something interesting. Here in Texas, they have what's called the legislative session. All the legislators, the politicians, they get together every 2 years and they go back and forth over new laws. They come up with the next year's budget. They present new laws. They try to modify laws and change laws and all sorts of things. And so one of the things I want to touch on today is something that the legislature is weighing right now. I'm not for sure where they are with it, but I'm going to give you just my 2 cents on it. They are wanting to prevent folks from using the SNAP program. SNAP is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's for those below the poverty line pretty much, and that's the food stamps, basically. It's food assistance. And so, I know they've come a long way, because I know when I was raised on food stamps, we had the little paper money, you know what I'm saying? But now they got like a card, an EBT card. Now you can put it on an account and all this type of stuff. But one of the things I've never took the time to speak on or want to speak on it, but it does make you wonder if folks are giving this assistance, this food assistance, why are they able to go out and buy unhealthy foods? And so that's the whole part of the proposed law that they want, is to prevent folks from buying unhealthy food with the SNAP program. And I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of folks that do that. Unfortunately, along with poverty comes a lack of education on proper nutrition and diet, things like that. So, and people tend to eat what they have access to. You have some folks that don't have access to fresh food, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, and so they tend to lean towards the potato chips, the sodas, and the candies, and all that sort of stuff, hot dogs and things like that. And so, controversial. For me personally, I think there should be some sort of limitations on what you can purchase with it. I think you should be allowed to, particularly for your kids, because that's the whole reason for the program. A big component of it is for your kids. And so I don't think the state wants to be in the business of creating an unhealthy child, which the state would later on have to supplement paying for it through medical costs, things like that, healthcare costs. And so I think the state is getting smart, and they understand that a healthy population is a population that saves the state money. So I believe that it's going in the right direction as far as stopping folks from buying junk food with SNAP. Don't get me wrong, folks should have the opportunity to have little treats and deviate just like everybody else, but within bounds, within a framework. There needs to be parameters. What those are, I just really don't know. Maybe just a small percentage of the money that's given each month can go towards something that's non-food or non-food item. You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of folks using the SNAP program to buy sodas and potato chips. Those 2 biggest things, man. Sodas and potato chips. But yeah, we'll see how that pans out. Those are just my 2 cents on it. Nothing against those folks who want SNAP, or those folks who feel like their liberties are threatened, like they're being forced to buy certain things. I don't think that's the case. I think that there can be some good that comes out of this, because for one, I would tell you this: if the state decides to do this, they also need to come up with another program, an educational program based on nutrition and diet for the same population of people. They need to do that, in my honest opinion. And offer those classes free. Just kind of show them, how to, if they want to lose weight, this is what they could do. If you eat too much of this might happen. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay away from this. But they're not doing that, because that doesn't bode well for the healthcare industry. There's no such thing as a healthy hospital, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. Again, they want to eliminate junk foods from the SNAP program. My thoughts on it: I think they should. But I think there should be limitations. I think they should allow them to have a certain percentage of the food items purchased each month on the SNAP program toward non-healthy food items. You know, that's only fair. Hell, we do it as well, so why can't they? Hey, y'all take care. This is Eric Brown, MOBO-Media. MOBO-Media. Please subscribe. Please subscribe and like the video. That lets me know that I'm doing the right thing. I just want to start pumping them out, man. Topics that I think that you'll enjoy. There's too much trash and too much, how can I put this, man? Everything is so fake out on social media right now. I just don't understand it. And for many years, I've had to stay away from social media because of my career and things like that. So now I'm in a space to where, you know, I can control what I say and not say things based on what someone else's agenda is, because that did have to work for a politician before as well. But with that, I'll let y'all go. MOBO-Media, Eric Brown, subscribe, like, share. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.